passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
27.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
26.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Boom. 55.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check. Inside.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Hey, Wood. 55, come on, guys, 55. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Don't get nervous. Slant. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You're going to see me in your nightmare, son. You're going to see me in your nightmare. Switch. Jet 300. Jet 300. Bravo.
Rodgers going to throw again. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Check three. 88.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
88. Hey, Alpha. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey. Back north. 399.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. This will be, 38 yards out. The kick by Bryant is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
He leaps over him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swain, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 36.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
25, check 25, check 25.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Here we go. He can't hang. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. Here we go, kill. Crouch. Hop up. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big run that time by Elliott. 41 yards. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Michael Gallup. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry and put it in the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Go! Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. I got you. Mike, 5 minutes.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Prescott to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sack, baby! Sack!
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed.
Kills.
Speed.
And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 55, come on. Check 50. Let's go, let's get this ball.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Their own 15-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin in the final set. Into the first half, and the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Marr now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Next score, Cowboys 30, Packers 5.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On the delay, Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Number 50, hey, you block over here. Hey, ball here.
And it's third down.
Zoom. Right there in the middle, 55. Cross the screen.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
At the Packers' 48-yard line.
It's our field. We're going to 54. Hey, it's our house.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Rashawn Gary make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch Twiz. Watch Twiz.
Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Third and 11.
Here we go. I'm trying to collect. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Here we go. Safety's creeping. 26.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Yeah, baby! Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Prescott now. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
1st and 10. At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now he's forced, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. To try again after the sack. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for it.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Packers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
A first down carry by Elliott. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott off play action. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year, 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
You ain't got back north.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And shutting him off, now open field. Again, the stiff arm.
That's going to leave a mark.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Q. I'm coming after you. Tighten up.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
It's our time. Check it out, Reed. Joker.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd and 4.
Gun. Switch.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. One receiver to the left is Cooper.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong.
Throwing here, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that's Elliott, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide that they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
This will be taken about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer on third down. Here's Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man. It's Williams. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. To throw is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.